Hi and welcome to another Amiga video. Back in April I did a video on my favourite horizontal shooting maps on the Amiga. I will leave a link in the description below if you haven't seen that video already. The video got a great response of you viewers. But I also had response regarding games that should have been included. So for the last few weeks I've been playing these games. And two of them I did play back in the day but completely forgotten about. I've also included one or two newer games as well. So let's take a look at more great horizontal shoot 'em up games on the Commodore Amiga. First we have Overkill, released in 1993 and published by Mindscape. Now Overkill is an AGA only title, so you're going to need an A1200 or CD32 to play this one. This is a great Defender clone. It's got great intro music, great gameplay, and also on top of that, it's got nice graphics to go with it too. Z-Out, released in 1991, and this was published by Rainbow Arts. Now Z-Out is a sequel to X-Out, and it's a great game. It's very difficult, but it's got great graphics and it's got great gameplay. And on top of that as well, Chris Hülbeck's music certainly makes this game worth a visit. Dragon Breed, released in 1990 and published by Activision. Now Dragon Breed is an arcade classic by Irem, and the Activision published version for the Amiga ain't a bad game at all. It's got great graphics, it's got great sound effects and music. The only issue I got with this one is, you either can have music or you can have sound, and unfortunately you can't mix it together. But that doesn't stop you wanting to play this one, because this is a great game. Jet Strike, released in 1993 and this was published by Rasputin. This is the Amiga CD32 version and it's a great game. It's got arcade elements to it and simulation too. And as you progress through the game with different missions, you can upgrade your aircraft or even change it. It's a fantastic game for you to try. Now this game was mentioned most in the comments, and this is T0, released in 1999 for the Amiga AGA chipset and the CD2. Now this is a great game. It is released later on in Amiga's life, but yeah, bit similar to R-Type. You got 3 ships to choose from, and also on top of that you got 2 different routes through each level. Cracking game, it's got great graphics and music too. And now for a newer game in the list, this is Tiny S, and this was released in 2021, and this was coded by Batman and Manfred Linzer of Pink and Abyss. Now this is a great Gradius port to the Amiga, and they've done a cracking job with this one. It's got great music, really well polished graphics, and fantastic gameplay too. If you haven't played this one yet, you certainly need to do so. Cybernetics, the first battle, and this was released in 1992, and this was a free game on the front cover Amiga format magazine. This is another Defender clone I want to show you, and it's a great one too. It's got great graphics and got great gameplay. It does lack in-game music, but certainly this is a game you need to fire up. Tubular Worlds, released in 1994, and this was published by Dongleware. Now Tubular Worlds is a game I missed back then, but I'm certainly enjoying it now because I only recently discovered it. It's also available on AGA chipset as well. It's got great music, great graphics, and great gameplay to match. If you haven't played it, you certainly need to fire up this little gem.
First, there was nothing, but now, Overkill presents Tiger Skunk Design Game, Envia.
Envia, released in 2021 and published by Polyplay. Now the intro to Envia is like a testament to Blood Money, and it's a great one too. The gameplay itself is very similar to R-Type, it's very brightly coloured, it's got great parallax scrolling, music and gameplay. It can be difficult, it's very stingy on the old upgrades, but once you mastered it, it's always a fun in this one. Certainly a must play from me. Uranium 2, released in 1993 and published by Renegade. Now this is an Andrew Braybrook classic, and I completely forgotten about when I originally did my horizontal shoot 'em up video, but I certainly haven't forgotten it now. I've been playing this again recently, and it's a fantastic game. It's got great music, graphics and gameplay, and I was very lucky enough to meet Andrew Braybrook recently. He's a great guy, and certainly he's made some cracking games for the Amiga and the Commodore 64. This is the last game I want to show you in this video, and this is Disposable Hero, released in 1994 for the CD32, but it's also available on all Amigas. Oh, I forgot this game, I never know. I featured it last year in my Gremlins video, so no excuses really, I just can't believe I forgot it. But anyway, this is a great game, it's got great music and graphics, and certainly shows off the CD32 very nicely as well. The original version for all Amigas is certainly a great game too. Thank you all for watching. Like I said at the beginning, if you haven't seen my first horizontal shoot 'em ups on the Amiga, I'll leave a link in the description below, and I'll catch you all again soon.